Hello. Blind Pew here. You find me here, outside Reed's Rest, one of the new Sirius stations inside the Merope system. Yes, you heard me correctly. The Sirius Corporation has expanded into the Merope system within the last few days. I'm currently inside a Diamondback Explorer that I have fitted out specifically for stealth operations. Like all Diamondbacks, it runs exceptionally cool, and with the right fit out our temperature is extremely low with the silent running on. And in the dark here, we should be effectively invisible. If you caught my last transmission, and you really should, you will know that we discovered quite a few illuminating facts about the Galactic conspiracy and the activities of the shadowy organization. Link on screen to that now. I have my suspicions that Sirius is somehow connected to the shadowy organization, hence my presence here. I'm scanning ships arriving, just in case some of those oddly named Diamondback scouts that the shadowy organization seem to favor turn up. Whoa, look at that. 50 tons of low temperature diamonds in cargo. Now some time ago, that would have been very tempting.
Careful, Pew.
You are right, Ben, my chief of engineering. I suppose I have given that all up. Anyway, back to the shadowy organization. If you recall, we learnt at their base, communications relay PSJ-17, that they were accosting various survey ships in an attempt to stop the discovery of the Thargoid structures. 2 vessels in particular were in dire peril, so before I got here, I attempted to find them. Transmitting my log of those events now.
Pew, I'm picking up the signal of the survey vessel Victoria's song.
Interesting. It appears they are in orbit around this ringed gas giant in system HIP 17125, planet A3. I hope we are not too late. Oh, this is not good. It is ominously deserted. Scan any ship logs immediately, Jed, my very temporary communications officer.
I suppose that sounds mildly interesting, Pew. I may do it.
Survey vessel Victoria's Song, commander's log. Some of the crew are not happy we're working for the feds, but this deal is too good to pass up. With all the expansion going on in this region, we need to make sure we're in at the beginning to secure the contracts we need. This survey mission is just that. A simple rock hop scanning for minerals. Survey vessel Victoria's Song, commander's log. We arrived in orbit around planet A7A a day ago. It's been all hands on deck to make sure all the equipment is ready for launch down to surface. While the majority of our planet scans just showed the usual mineral data, there is one area on this rock that is giving off some unusual readings. If there is any profit to be made from this outing, I'll bet my ship it's gonna be found there. Survey vessel Victoria's Song, commander's log. We've stumbled onto something big. I don't know what it is or who built it, but we've definitely hit the mother lode. Ares Dark Region DB-X D1-63 is gonna have our names on it. First things first, I've got to make sure all this is by the numbers. I don't want this going south because we didn't fill in the correct paperwork. I'm calling it in. Security vessel, please respond. Hold your fire! This is a registered survey mission. We have all the correct paperwork. Listen to me. You can't just arrest us. We haven't done anything wrong. We have rights. Pete, we are an unarmed survey team on a registered mission. We surrender, please.
Well, we were too late, but 2 interesting points. 1, they were working for the Federation. The shadowy organization silenced them, so the shadowy organization are not aligned to the Federation. 2, the shadowy organization are attempting to silence any discovery of the Thargoid structures. The location reported in these logs in Ares Dark Region is one of the Thargoid structures. It is not clear if the station crew were eliminated or taken to this overlook facility we keep hearing of. We need to get to the second vessel in peril immediately.
I'm on it, Pew. Pew, we've arrived in system, hit 21,478. I'm picking up some signals around planet the 1F.
Bring us in quickly, Ben.
Yes, I know. Scan the ship logs and play them again. I'm Jed Munoz, you know, temporary communications officer perhaps, but full-time, the galaxy's most famous explorer. This is beneath me.
We've tracked the signal to planet AB4A in the Col 285 sector, CV-Y D57 system. I've put a mission update request in, but I'm not waiting to hear back before we take a look. For all we know, we could be sitting on something special here. Anyway, by the time we get there, we should have received the relevant permissions. No harm, no foul. This is the survey vessel Pandora, requesting update to mission parameters. We've detected an unidentified signal on the surface of a nearby planet. Request permission to investigate.
Permission granted. Updating registration.
This is interesting. Our long-range probes have pinpointed the source of the signal. It's coming from what we suspect to be a huge structure. The permissions have arrived. Just one more day, and we'll be in orbit and ready to go down.
Unidentified ship. This is the Pandora. We are a registered survey vessel on an authorized research mission. Cease fire! Repeat, we are a survey vessel. Halt your attack! They're not responding. We have to get out of here! Attention all crew. Abandon ship. Abandon ship. Proceed to your assigned line.
Amazing, that guy sounded really pompous, a bit like you, Pew. If the shadowy organization did not take him out, I'd have been tempted too.
Jed, that is inappropriate. What we are dealing with here is extremely serious. Not much learned here. The location mentioned in the log is that of another Thargoid structure. Further evidence of the shadowy organization silencing those attempting to learn more of these structures. If you recall last transmission, we also learnt of a potentially downed ship belonging to the shadowy organization. Let's see if we can find it.
Approaching the surface of HIP 17,746, Planet 3, CA. Lot 23 long 15, Pew.
Excellent. There looks to be a crashed ship just down there, alright. See if you can pick out a landing spot amongst all this rock, Ben. Well, interesting. The site is awake, he says. Do they mean in the sense that we have already seen, with the unknown device activating? Or something more? How long has this shadowy organization been monitoring the Thargoid structure sites? It sounds like the activation has taken them by surprise. A recent phenomenon then. So what does that imply? Also, alarmingly he said, being followed. It's catching me up. We can't avoid it. Being followed by who, or rather, what? Very interesting. But there is more. Oh, that happened in the Pleiades, but we are now back in the inhabited bubble. There are reports that ships looking very much like the shadowy organization's ships have been seen here in the Nome system. A message that a cargo convoy is in danger has been received. Let's investigate. Cribes. Not much left of that cargo convoy from the looks of it. A massive field of wreckage in cargo.
Picking up some ships, Pew.
Lock onto them. It's them. Just look at the ship types and names. Get us within scanning range, Ben.
But the wreckage field, Pew.
Ignore it. Go straight through. We can't miss this. I think we are gaining. Unfortunately, we are in the Star Chaser, our exploration vessel, which is not built for fast pursuit. Luckily, we have some basic lightweight scanners on board, so we should be able to see what these ships have in cargo. Just need to get in range.
In range, Pew.
Commence scan. Note how these ships purport to be part of the ruling faction in this system, Nomea Life Limited. Luckily, I took the opportunity on arrival here to rank up to friendly with them as some sort of cover. Nothing. Target the central ship and scan. Yes, that one looks like the leader. Can you get a scanning resolution?
Scanning now.
Ooh, he doesn't like that, does he? And there is the confirmation. 4-meter alloys on board, looted from the destroyed convoy, I guess. This is no normal encounter. These are the shadowy organization operating within the bubble. Scan the remaining ship then. They jumped. We have a frame shift scanner. Scan the destination and we will give chase Ben. But the chase, that will have to wait until next time. Good luck, commanders. And I'll see you out there.